Tenor fortune is one of the best way to earn residual income. Tell them about residual income. So, and then you can see that there are two factors here. There's a factor happening outside of you. There's a factor happening inside of you. Those factors happening outside of you is called contributing factors. What did I say it's called? Those factors contribute to your success. They can slow you down, they can delay you, but they can never stop you from being a success. The factor that stops men from succeeding is the one embedded inside of you. Those ones are called determining factors. What did I say it's called? Determining factors. So those factors that slow you down, those external factors, those contributing factors are the sun, the moon, the weather, the naira, the dollars, your president, your governor, your commissioner, your local government chairman, your pastor, your bishop, your father, your auntie, your neighbor. Those factors you see can never stop you from succeeding. But yes, they can slow you down. Company policies can slow you down. They can delay you. But stopping, they can never stop you. What stopping is happening inside of you. There are two factors inside everyone on earth. Positive and negative. Winner and a loser. So focus on the positive. Focus on the winner. Ignore the loser. Tell you, ignore the losers. Ignore the negative factors. So those positive factors inside of us that helps men succeed is number one, faith. You can say any man that God ever even want to work with, he say faith is a substance of thing, hope for, evidence of thing. Now they all believe that they didn't obtain good report because they believed in God. They believe, strong belief in something, stand for something, or you fall for everything. So number one is faith. Number two is courage. Tell no courage. Courage to take action, courage to be disciplined, courage to do the things you want to do that move the needle in your favor. Courage to take the action. Number two. Number three is called, of course, commitment. Tell no commitment. Commitment to follow a process. Many people are not committed. Number four is called focus. People are just pursuing so many things at the same time. You end up catching not even one. The people that pursue two rats never catch any of them. They will all run in different directions and you will miss the two of them. And then you also carry things in your two hands. To climb a tree, I can assure you, I'm going nowhere. So that's why it's always good to maintain focus, solidify before you diversify. So you are the most important factor. Tell your neighbor, I am the most important factor. So we always talk about you because once we understand that once you improve, everything around you will improve. Once you grow, everything will grow. Once you just a shift in thinking, a shift in mindset, the shift in everything you have around you. So you are the most important factor. That is why we have been talking about you over and over and over again. Because once your value improves, once your values get better, everything around your life suddenly get better. So you are the most important factor. So we always talk about time. You said this class last week. It's called your time is your life. So you don't waste your time. You are wasting your life. So your time equates your life. Today should be part 3. Your time equates your life. Your time equates your life. That means your time is your life equates your life. So all the time you see, because you say I'm spending time, you are spending your life. We have a subtopic here which says that how to use your time. How to use your time. How to use your time. Because most people today should be part 3 of today's class. So we have about 7 to 8 outlines. Okay, 6. So we have to cover these outlines. And it says context for the concept. There's some topic here. Then we have the outlines. Number 1 is context for the concept. Number 1 is concept for the concept. Okay. Number 2, we have what they call the 4 currencies. So why we are talking about the 4 currency? Because it's the universal currency. So time is a currency, attention is a currency, your energy is a currency, and money is a currency. So if you don't know that anything you can save, spend, invest, and waste is a currency. So investing time. So the first currency is your time. The second currency is your attention. So investing your attention, because where your intention goes, that means you are paying for that thing is mentally in your attention. So when you put your attention, okay, investing your attention. Let's see. Number 5, we have the outline which says investing energy, investing energy. Okay, number 6, investing money. So let's see, investing money. Investing money. So we started the outline by saying that these are the tools because we understand as an entrepreneur, as an investor, you have to follow your creator, the creator of his image and likeness. The way God creates things, that God always invests what he wants to increase, plant what he wants to produce, sow where he wants to grow, and seed what he wants to increase. So looking at this, your time, your equate your currencies, that anything you can spend, waste, save, invest, is a form of currency. So it has a purchasing power and should be recognized as such. Currency is not just cash and money that have But anything that have the power to materialize things for you or attract things for you or purchase things for you, so it's also a currency. So we mentioned the 4 currencies that will help you in the jurisdiction of the spiritual realm of purchasing things. We say one of the 4 currencies is time, attention, energy, and money. And because these are all universal currency that can be spent anywhere in the world, because anything you can actually spend, once you can spend it, once you can save it, once you can actually invest it, once you can waste it, so it's a currency. Anything at all. So we said by that time, it's a form of universal and spiritual currency, and it's more valuable than money. Your time is your life, and it's a gift of God too. So spend it wisely. It is not your time that you waste, it is your life. It is not your time that you save, it's your life. It's not your time that you spend, it's your life. It's not your time that you invest, it's your life. Whether you can have more time, because you spend time by doing the things you need to be done when it needs to be done. That is when you spend time doing the things that need to be done and when it needs to be done. Sorry, I'm doing revision for those that missed part 1, part 2. So we are going to part 3 today. So we are actually doing the 4 currency. We are doing the 4 currency right now. I'm giving some revision. So the first currency we looked at is time. So we said that you spend time when you do the things that needs to be done and when it needs to be done. You waste time when you do the thing that doesn't need to be done because it doesn't add to your goal. It doesn't add to your goal at all. So if you want to be a doctor, you spend time with drunkards and people that it doesn't need to be done, that it doesn't have to, just wasted time. So saving time simply means finding a way to get things done as opposed to doing things done. So you leverage. That is mean you are actually saving time. What would a man said something? He said, I would rather put 1,000 men to work than doing the work of 1,000 men. He rather put 1,000 men to work rather him doing the work of 1,000 men. Another man said, I would rather earn 1 naira for 1,000 people than actually earning 1,000 naira for myself. Rather share the money and earn small money and delegate the duty. So investing time simply means sacrificing for a future success. That means you are actually investing time. So we also mentioned the time quadrant. We said that 2 most important factors in time here, things that are urgent and things that are important. So we draw the quadrant urgent but not important. You should not be doing things that are urgent and not important. You should do things that are important but not urgent. That is called proactiveness. Because when you are reactive, that you are doing something that urgent and important, that is urgent, is going to put you on high pressure. Please don't also get involved in not urgent and not important things, because it's not going to add value to your life. So you can manage what you cannot manage what you cannot measure. So successful people are very strict about their time. So they divide their time into high and low value tasks, and they're using the 4 quadrant which I discussed. So we gave about 7 to 8 steps on how to manage your time. Pre-plan your days, your week, your month. Schedule times for everything. Work from the list of tasks. Don't accept unscheduled calls and visits. And time. Decide the time for calls, and don't do the things that you can delegate. Don't do the things you can outsource. Don't do the things you can eliminate. We said whatever you can do, others can do. Delegate. Whatever you cannot do, others can do. Outsource it. Whatever only you can do, others cannot do for you. That's the one you do. So number 6, we said cut down times on watching television. We're spending more time on idle activities. Number 7, we say use your tools that will save your time. WhatsApp, text message, any tools. And number 8, allocate time for every activities that comes into your life. So we went to attention. We say attention is a form of currency. We say attention. We discussed time. Now we are moving to attention. We say attention is a form of currency because you become what you think about most of the time. You are at all times purchasing the things that preoccupy your mind. Your life ultimately will move and go in the direction of our dominant thought. So if you think about the things that you don't want, most of the time you will manifest it because you are paying for it with your attention. So attention is a currency. If you think about the things you want, it will manifest in your life. If you think about the things you don't want, most of the time it will also manifest in your life because you are paying for it with your attention. Since attention is a currency, so where your attention goes, intention will follow. So don't spend your time with giving your attention to things that doesn't improve your life, because if you do that, you will sway. Your life will sway in the direction of your dominant thought. So don't be obsessed with problems and troubles. Rather be obsessed about your positive things, your goals, your visions. Be obsessed about the things you want. So today we start from where we stopped last week, which is investing your energy. So on your note, right there, investing your energy. Let's take some note how you can invest your energy that will make sure your time worth it. Why? Because if you put your time in attention that things that doesn't work for you, your energy will go in that direction. We know success is energy, failure is energy, money is energy, These things you see is energy. So your energy is low, your energy morale is low, or that you will have less result. So you want to have no result, you must have positive energy. Your energy must be high. You must be, because energy can never be created nor destroyed, but can only be transformed from one form to another. So whatever you want, you need to use your mental energy. So that's why you need to maintain a positive mental energy to have a positive result. You cannot be thinking negative things and have a positive life. You know if it happen. So whatever as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Guide your heart with all diligence, for out of it proceed the issue of what? Life. So whatever happens in your time, that's where your attention will go, that's your energy will go. Let's take a few notes around. Write this one down. Energy is absolutely a currency that can be saved and invested. Energy is absolute currency. Energy is absolute currency that can be saved, that can be saved, spent, invest, or waste. Energy is absolute currency that can be spent, save, invest, or waste. So there are 4 energies I want to talk about right now. Okay, let me clean this so I can do this. So if you channel this, or if you use this 4 energy well, your generation will celebrate you. If you don't use it well, if you don't take time, your children will ask you, Daddy, when men were men, where were you? And I'm very sure you will not be able to answer that question. So that's why you don't have to waste your energy. That's why you have to learn about this. That's why you have to know about this as an entrepreneur, as an investor, so that you can use your energy wisely, so that your things can work the way you want. So energy is absolutely a currency that can be spent, saved, invest, or waste. So there are 4 energies we want to focus on. Number 1 is called physical energy. Number 1 is physical energy. Number 4 is physical energy. Number 2, we call it emotional energy. Emotional energy. Emotional energy. So you can actually waste it. You can actually save it. Number 4 is called intellectual energy. So intellectual energy. So actually, a lot of people don't pay attention to these things, and that's why they're ignorant. The Bible says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. They don't know. Ignorance is simply you ignore knowledge. So God even say, my people. So God knows that my people. And you know, he talk and say, my people, oh, look, it's outside people, oh, why they are not having the result, the money, the resources they want, is because they don't know, lack of knowledge. Knowledge is packaged information tailored to solve a problem. So because you don't know and you don't want to know, you don't want to learn, you will perish. It's not that God wants it, he doesn't happy. Because you refuse to learn, you refuse to invest in yourself, you refuse to open up your mind to information, you refuse to act on information. That is why poor people are like China phone. They don't do what? They don't obey instructions. They don't obey instructions. They hate it. They don't want it. And their life is not getting better. There is not the time to start doing that, Bobby. No, it's not the time to complain. Everyone that complains in the wilderness, they die. For God to move from Egypt to the promised land, you must pass wilderness. For God to move from a pit to a pinnacle, you must pass through a process. They're not process. Because not all the birds are what? Eagles. Not all the cats are what? Lion. Not all human beings are what? Royalty. So you must do the thing that royal men do. Study. Study is a royal habit, because it is the glory of God to conceal a matter. Honor of the king to search out matter. Only king search, only king study. Is a royal behavior. So no, study is a royal behavior. Poor men don't study. There's a problem. They don't study. Touch yourself, say I'm a success. No, that one is begging for recharge card. Touch yourself, say I'm a success. Now you're doing better. Touch yourself again, say I'm a millionaire. So if you're written the 4 of them down, shall I? Well, let's take 1 or 2 notes. Write it down. Your energy is a limited resources. Your energy is a limited resources. Your energy is a limited resources. And it can purchase great things for you. Your energy is a limited resources. And it can purchase great things for you. Your energy is a limited resources. Energy, all of them, whether physical energy, emotional, intellectual, you have a limited resource of this thing. Where you stress and you don't tire. But it will be firewood. It's a limited resource. I can purchase great things for you. Full stop. You can waste it entirely on something that doesn't worth your energy. You can waste it entirely on something that doesn't worth your energy. Example, quarreling. Example, backbiting. Example, gossiping. You can waste it entirely on something that doesn't worth your energy. On something that does not worth your energy at all. You can waste it entirely. You see energy? You can waste it entirely on something that doesn't worth your energy. You can waste it entirely on something that doesn't worth your energy. You can waste it entirely on something that doesn't worth your energy. You can waste it on backbiting, gossiping, fighting. Thing that doesn't pay you money. I don't know why you quarrel. Nobody should be quarreling in this life. The worst thing is to argue with a fool. They will drag you to their level. That is what they want. Don't quarrel with a fool. Ignore them. Tell not ignore. See, in quarreling, if you win, you lose. If you lose, you lose. If you win the quarrel, if you win the argument, automatically everything happen to you. You've lost time, you've lost energy, you've lost things. So it's something that you don't need to engage. Your purpose in life is to educate, is to give understanding, is to discuss, not quarrel. Not quarreling, because people will match your leg in this life. See that way, this life was not meant to be easy. You are meant to be stronger. Tell your neighbor, life was not meant to be easy. I was meant to be stronger. So you that is praying for easy life, God, I want easy. You know your problem. You are thinking that if I have more money, I'll have this problem. Okay, I lie you. More money, more trouble, in case you are not aware. The more money you have in this life, the more trouble you have. So you think, if I have money, I'll buy a car, do this. I know what I get. You are just joking. The more the problem, the more the enemy will gather themselves and come for you. Now they say you never get anything. Now you make the enemy not send you. See, they know they fight you. Your fight now small fight. Yes, kind money you get there. In fact, you see governors come for you, president will come for you, even United Kingdom will come for you. Because the fact is that there are demons in every level of stage in life. Every stage has every new demon. So that is why God wants to grow in competence and skill and in character. Tell no character. Because competence and skill take it to the top. Character sustain you. Tell no character. That's the kind of resources you hand over to someone. The person will die instantly because you need to be resourceful to manage resources. If you are not resourceful, you waste resources. You abuse it. You will sabotage it. Tell them, I am resourceful. Instead of praying to God, God give me, God give me. Why not say, God make me successful? God make me resourceful. Because when you are successful, you will be succeed. You will succeed in life. You don't succeed. You are not successful when you succeed. You succeed when you are successful, full of success, full of ideas, full of strategy. Then a strategy. So the thing is that you have limited energy. Your energy is limited, of course, and it can purchase great things for you. You can also waste it entirely on things that doesn't worth your energy. Listen to me, but don't write this one down. I'm not a pastor. I told you because your church is enough. Church will say my church is enough. I am your business mentor, you're a business investor. So I like to teach you, I like to mentor, I like to take, but I'm born again, I speak in tongues, so I like to take scriptures to educate people because that is one of the best books in my life. So it's a book of life. So I came across this in Matthew 5, okay? Matthew 5 and 38 to 39. 38 to 39. And it says something very interesting. Jesus said to them, you have heard it. It was said, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. But I tell you, do not resist an old evil. I tell you, don't resist an old evil. Don't resist this evil person. Don't resist them. If any of them slap you on your right cheek, turn the other side. I just think this thing for a long time that it means for somebody to beat you. You can no. What Joseph was saying is that, please look at what Joseph was saying, that you should not allow people to use you, misuse you, or abuse you. Don't allow them. So because if you allow them, they will continue to use you. Don't allow people to use you, misuse you, abuse you. Joe was saying that you choose your battle carefully. Write it this one on your note. Jesus was telling me to choose my battle carefully. Write it boldly. Not be all battle they fight. Joe was advising me to choose my battle carefully. I should choose my battle carefully. Not be all fight. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, when engage you in a small fight, because he knows if he distracts you in your fight, you will not have attention to focus where you are going to. Remember, you don't throw stones at every dog. Carefully, full stop. Write it down on your note. Remember, don't throw stones at every dog that barks at you. Write it down on your note. It's popular saying, but write it down. I can't ask you to write them down because I know the weakest ink is stronger than the strongest. Now, online community, please use the emoji. We like your contribution. Write it also in the comment section. Don't throw stones at every dog that barks at you. But most of all, our problem is not because you will not have achieved your success for a long time. But if they want to achieve success, the devil understand that is your weakness. So you bring your neighbor will start quarrel. You spend a whooping 1 hour a day. Or you start quarrel with your husband or with your wife. That thing we won't go do, go do them again. Because of one person. Just accept this thing. Choose your battle carefully. Tell your neighbor, your battle carefully. No be all battle where they fight. No be all battle. Sometimes you just look at them. You know, say you pass this one, just keep quiet, take a walk. If you keep quiet and take a walk, it will not reduce your age. Your age will not reduce. Your size will not reduce. Your name not even change itself. Tell anyone neighbor. If you walk away, your age will not reduce. Your size will not reduce. Your complexion will not change. And most importantly, they have a peace of mind. See, write it down on your note. Anything that costs your peace of mind is too expensive. Let me tell you, write it down. Anything that costs your peace of mind is too expensive. Don't buy it. Anything will make your mind look to do one place. It's too expensive. Anything that costs the peace of your mind is too expensive. Don't buy it. You know why? You can never create anything sucks. You can never be creative when your mind is not stable. When your mind is full of evil, bad thing, nothing good can come out of it. So you need this. You need to maintain this stillness and peaceness of mind to logically think how to provide solutions and make money, because the reward of providing solutions and solving problems is money, cash. You get monetary reward because value will always return back to its source. Money is a slave of value, but you can create positive value when your mind is not stable, because your mind is where imagination takes place. It's a workshop, turn off shop. Your mind is where you live before you live in the real life. So you cannot be thinking bad thing, evil thing in your mind and produce a positive outcome. You know, could work. In fact, you eventually manifest what your mind is conceiving. So know that your energy is a form of currency. So don't give your energy to things that doesn't improve you. Don't spend your energy on unproductive activities. You end up seeing your life going. Write it down your note. I choose my battle because I am successful because I choose my battle. I am successful because I choose my battle and I'll be in control. Any battle you choose, you're in control. Anyone somebody choose for you, don't engage, he's in control. I am successful because I choose my battle. And choosing my battles makes me in control or keeps me in control. You need to be in control. You need to be in charge. I am successful because I choose my battle. And any battle I choose keeps me in control. If someone chooses the battle, he's in control. But if you choose the battle, you're in control. So not be every battle. In fact, two fire cannot paint themselves. Two wrong cannot make a right. Anyhow you won't look at. Two wrong cannot make a right. You won't look at. In fact, anger does not give birth to a good child. You need to write it on your note self. Anger does not and can never give birth to a good child. Anger cannot and does not give birth to a good child. Nothing can. In fact, there's a scripture that says that an anger of a man cannot produce the righteousness of God. Cannot produce the righteousness of God. Anger. That's an anger of a man that you are justified. An anger of a man. So when you become an entrepreneur, these are the things that make entrepreneurs fail. Because you don't choose your battle. People choose the battle and you get inside. Sometimes you don't need to keep quiet and change your perspective. Turn up perspective. Change your experience. Just turn and stand on the other person's side. If I write 6 here like this, you look at it and you say it's 9. I look at it, it's 6. We can argue from 9 to tomorrow. All of us are wrong. All of us are correct. Depending on the perspective. Because all I need to do is to turn and stand here. I will see that it's 9. All you need to do is to turn and come here and see it's 6. So you just need to keep quiet and turn. But you're not. Okay, see me something. Everybody that take action is always right in the eyes. Even thief, armed robber is correct. You ask why you engage in armed robber, you give you excuse. Why is engaging? Even prostitute, they are very, very correct. They will tell you, they will give you excuse why they are doing prostitution. They have good reasons. This I'm telling you. All you need to do is to simply stand and go to their posture and start to look. Say, okay, I agree with you. You are correct, but why are you correct? Engage them in the discussion, because you are living a life of contribution, a life of value. So you are supposed to improve lives. Anybody coming to you should not live it the same way he met you. You are supposed to add value to people's life. Tell them about be a value adder, be a value contribution. How do you put them? Be a value what? How do you want to put them? Value what? Any you want to put them? You understand my English? Now you are the book can come back and you. But they come back and I don't want to be on the but it's fine. So also contribute to everybody. If I say I write W here, you say you send a 3, I send a W. We argue, or I write E, you send a 3, and we argue, send a 3. We can argue. All you need to do is to keep quiet. Sometimes, just keep quiet and listen to why the person is saying. You will not understand. That person is saying that out of anger, bitterness. He wants to drag you to a battle. That to waste your time, waste your money, waste your energy, these are 4 currencies. Number 1, time. Number 2 is attention. Number 3, energy. Number 4, money. That is why you don't engage in all the battle. Once you want to be a successful entrepreneur, learn how to negotiate. Negotiation is a skill. It's not skill. Negotiation is a skill. Negotiation is a skill. Learn it. You have to learn it. Anything that is skill can be learned. There are two things there. There is talent. There is a skill. There is a skill. Talent is a gift. Talent is a gift. Either you have it or you don't have it. But any skill can be learned. Turn online. Just open up your mind to learn. You can learn your way out of success, out of problems, out of poverty. Learn your way into wealth. All you need is to open your mind to learn. Just make sure I'm going to learn. Turn online. Learning is our superpower. So choose your battles wisely. Because any battle you choose, you are in charge. Anyone somebody choose, the person is in charge. If someone chooses your battle and the person is control, the person is in control. Because the person controls it, it will consume your energy, consume your time, consume your vision, consume everything. Write this down on your notes. You need your energy. Say, I need my energy for my vision. I need my energy for my dreams, for my vision, comma, for my dreams, comma, for my mission, comma, for my assignment, comma, for my calling. I need my energy for my vision, for my mission, for my assignment, for my calling. You need this energy for your vision. You need this energy for your dreams, your goals. You need this energy for your mission, your assignment, your calling, your purpose on earth. You need this energy. Please don't waste energy on unproductive activities, because that will delay you from reaching your goal in life. You need I need my energy for my mission, my vision, my assignment, my calling, comma, my purpose in life, etc. So you need your energy for productive activities. As an entrepreneur, not all the battles you need to fight. Sometimes accept defeat. In fact, for every married man here, you need to accept defeat when it comes to you and your wife. Please, that battleground, men know the winner. If you win that battleground, you still lose. Your wife start quarrel, you follow and quarrel. Where we know say women gain mouth. Why one woman for that kind of battle? Just shut up. Just shut up. Take me and then argue with my wife. Is that kind of discord quarrel? I don't shut up. Say baby, you don't win. You don't win. No wahala. We know they talk about them. No, you say we don't talk about them now. We'll talk about them after 2-3 days. Because that matter me too. I don't go forget them. We'll bring it up when your moral don't know. Tell no low. When you bring up, we say, babe, that's the way you talk. What if you talk that day? And if I bring them up, is that accord again? I will shut up. You don't win. I'll keep them again. That thing we will talk about. We don't talk them at your space. You will talk them at my own space. So that I'll carry check, make it she done, me as she done. We could talk, and why you talk that thing, we could talk and finish. So these battles, I will fight these battles inside the room. We not go fight our battle outside room. We go enter room, lock door, me and you, because you don't talk about. You must talk about everything. Then I'll talk about everything. If you know they engage woman for battle, how you won't win as a man? Convince me how you won't win that kind of battle. Because if you win the battle, the woman will start to cry. You go beg am. No problem. So if you lose, you win. You win. You lose, you lose. You win, you lose. If you win the battle, woman will cry. So like man, you go just start crying. Then you go beg am. You go beg am. Now, why you go beg am? Now you going to make unnecessary demand. But that time you go beg am. Women, drama, romance. You won't follow am. You mean another tactic. I mean, if I go. So we go no start crying. Before I go begin buy shawarma and ice cream, I have no budget to buy. No worry. You win. You will know. I don't argue. You win. No problem. We'll talk about another day. Because if I start that argument, even if I win, I'll end up buying shawarma and ice cream. I don't want to buy. So no, the Tinubu. Now Tinubu, when Tinubu come out, we will start them again. At Tinubu, they will know they fight again. Everybody don't become gentleman. Tell no gentleman. No wahala. You don't reduce my age, you don't reduce my size. Why I'm telling you that is because of your energy. Tell me energy. Your energy is a form of universal currency, is a form of currency. You can spend it, you can save it, you can invest it, you can waste your energy. So please, I want to listen to you, but don't write this on down. Don't let someone decide where your energy will go. Okay, you need to check and make sure that you have to be in charge where you channel your energy. In this life, you have many invitation to a fight. Please, it's not all the fight you will go, because all those fights is a fight for you to come out of your assignment, anointing your grace, your purpose. And when you're out of that purpose where God put you, you are now in a toxic war, fighting a battle that ordinarily you would have simply avoid. There are so many battles that is not worthy of fighting. Even if you win, you still lose. You lose your time, you lose your focus, you lose your energy, you lose your attention. So you lost a part of your focus, your destiny, your direction, and it doesn't add to the best of you. Since it was not, it is a worse place to be. It is best that you avoid those unnecessary fights. And okay, always ask yourself this question: where are you inviting the battle to? This is an enemy. Did God actually send me to that battle? Because if an enemy invites you to a battle and you go into it by yourself, you are in by yourself, you spend your energy, your strength, your skills, you sweat. You sweat in order to win. But if God sends you to the battle, God will actually give you victory before you start. Let's go to the next one. It's called investing your money. I call it financial investment. Financial investment. You can put there investing your money / financial investment. Financial investment. So financial investment. So these are the 4 currencies, because these are currencies that equate your life. Because anything you can spend, it's not just naira, dollar, pounds, sterling, and euros and all of that. Anything you can spend, save, invest, waste is a currency. Number 1 currency is your time, your attention, energy, and your investing your money is financial investment. So if you actually channel this thing for the next 6 months, or if you channel it properly, okay, you have a better life. Not a better life, you have more fulfilled life. Not just more fulfilled life, you have more peace, you have more joy. And you know the funny thing about these things, a lot of us don't actually understand the work of the enemy. That know how much comes into my life and how much goes out. Know how much comes into my life and how much goes out of my life. I need a budget to know how much comes into my life and how much go out of my life. I need a budget to know how much comes into my life and how much goes out of my life. Full stop. You need a budget. If I want to help you to become an investor, the first thing is that we must have a budget. Why must we have a budget? See, budget will give you direction. Budget will give you to know how to give your money names. Most of us don't give money names. And it's only poor men that don't have budget. Every rich man have a budget. Federal government have budget. State government have budget. Champion bills have budget. What have budget? MTN have budget. Only poor men spend money without budget. If you still spend money without budget, let me tell you what you are doing. You cannot be rich and successful, because you don't even know how much comes. We learn these things from our parents. We saw them make money and they spend it. They go to market, they sell gas, they sell beans, come back home, they spend it. We saw our parents collect salary and spend it. You didn't see your parents sit down and budget money. Call this one treasury bills, call this one bond. So if you cannot budget, if you cannot document, you cannot modify. Whatever you cannot document overwhelms you. Whatever you can document, it can be modified. Why you don't understand money that you have never started down to document money? Start down to write out your money. How much do I earn? How much do I spend? You start from there. If you cannot do that, forget about investing money. It don't even work, because you don't know, and what you don't know is bigger than you. So write this one down. I'd like you to write this one down. Pre-decide. Pre-decide. That is, this is my marker today. Pre-decide. Pre-decide. Pre-decide how much you spend. Pre-decide how much you will spend. Pre-decide how much you will spend. Pre-decide how much you will spend, how much you will save, how much you will invest, and how much you will waste. Pre-decide. Pre-decide these 4 things, because anything you can spend, save. Pre-decide how much to spend, how much to save, how much to invest, how much to decide. Though, you know, I'm going to waste this money drinking, smoking. Write them down. I'm going to waste this money doing charity. Write them down. I'm going to invest, because it's not the money you save that will save you. It's the money you invest that will save you. Somebody want to invest, treasury bills, bond. And one of the things I tell you, if you want to be successful, you must have a budget. You must look, I have 20,000 coming in every month, 50 million, 20 million, $50 billion. So I must bring 10% and pay myself first. Pay myself first. You must pay yourself first 10%. We call it errand boy. Errand boy. You send that money on errand by buying investment, asset, income generating assets. I must do charity. Budget for charity. Tell your neighbor, budget for charity. As far as you don't have up to 50 million naira in account, 50 million naira, 50 million naira, 50 million naira, your charity should not be more than 5%. Your charity should not be more than 5% in a month. So how do you even know when you don't budget? How do you know when you don't track? Remember, whatever you don't try, you cannot modify it. Because if you just budget and keep, anybody that comes, my school fee, my children, my house rent, my wife carry belle, you swallow wheelbarrow, my uncle swallow shovel, any which one. Once you share that 5 and you finish, anybody that comes, tell the person, I have exceeded my budget for charity. Let the person come back next month. They will get offended. My popular saying, people's opinion don't pay your bills. Tell your neighbor, people's opinion don't pay your bills. If for this life, for you to become successful entrepreneur and investor, you need courage to be disliked. You need courage. You know, courage to be disliked. You can't be making all your money to dash people. Let me tell you what you need to do. Let me say something you need to understand. Let's say you spend, let's say you make, how much is average Nigerian man making in a month? Let's say 150,000, right? 150, average man now, 150, man, how will you get me 60,000? Let's say somebody makes 60,000. Your monthly income is 60,000. Let me use other marker. Your monthly income is 60,000 naira. 60,000 naira. You divide this money by 30 days to know how much that comes in every day. Let's say you're a salary earner and your money is 6,000 naira. So 60,000 naira divided by 30 days. That means you have 2,000 naira daily. That means every day you make 2,000 naira. No, I'm just calculating. Let me say person makes 60,000 divided by 30 days, 1 month. Then 1 month. That means every day you make 2,000 times 80 days. I'll give you 6,000. Yes or yes? Yeah. That means any day you dash person 2,000. You know what you've just done that day? That day you wake up, you bath, you pay transport, and collect that money and give to somebody. That is why it's not always good that you give more than 5%. Let's see the 5% of this. 5% of 6,000. Let me show you so that you understand. Because you're not doing calculation. That's why you spend every time you're working, you say, I don't know, run the organaro, 5% is 3,000 naira. 5% of this money is 3,000 naira. That means if you are collecting 60,000 naira in a month, you should never dash somebody more than 5,000 naira in a month. Anybody that comes, tell the person, I've exceeded my monthly budget for charity. But if you don't have budget, you know what you do? You'll be trying to do, you want everybody to like you, right? You want people to appreciate you. See, this thing you need to understand is that you want to solve all the problem in this life. It's not the problem you solve in this life. Some problem die by ignoring them. Tell your neighbor, some problem die by ignoring them. Some problem expire with time. This will help you. Budgeting. For you to be a financial investor, for you to invest money, it starts with budgeting. Turn on budgeting. Call money name, call money name. Anything you call money, everything money by answer. Call this one investment. Call this one treasury bill. Call this one offering. Call this one tithe. If you believe in tithe and offering, you know, believe, please don't sacrifice me now. I'm just talking, right? Call this one charity. Call this one food. Call this one transport. Budget money. Stay within your budget. I call it sound judgment. You know, sound judgment. Sound judgment is adjusting your lifestyle, adjusting your expenses, and increasing your income. Sound judgment is what? Adjusting your lifestyle, adjusting your expenses, increasing what? Your income. Adjust your lifestyle. I've been saying it over and over. People start laughing at me. When you don't have enough money, this is not the time to buy new clothes and new shoes. I say the more you wear your clothes, the more it shows you are the owner. Tell your neighbor, the more you wear your clothes, the more it shows you are the owner. So that's why you cannot do financial investment when you carry all your money. You are doing Ashebi. You want to go every Ashebi. No be every Ashebi you go. No be everywhere you go because you need money to invest. They not invest. This thing I'm telling you now. If you don't do these things, 3 months will still come. You do them, 3 months will still come. Every money you make from today, from today. Pay yourself 10%. 10%. Carry that money, put in an account. Open account, Face Bank, Zenith Bank, GT Bank. Don't have ATM, no app. Every money you make, put it there. For the purpose of using the money to buy assets. Because if you don't have plan for this thing, even if money comes, you no go remember them. And you don't tell me until I have more money. No. Even if it's 1,000 naira, come on, 100 naira. Waiting 100, 900 naira no be solve. 1,000 naira no go be solve. So that 100 naira no will kill you. Even if person they die, no bring that money. Even if person sick, that sickness is not unto death. It's not the enemy distraction to distract you. They're not distraction. No come out that money. The money is meant for treasury bills, bond, mutual fund, buy land, buy house. If you do this thing for 1 month, 2 months, you'll be surprised how much you are saving in a month. You can now buy assets. Assets. I want money to work for you. Write this down on your note. Every poor man that have money, every poor man that have money will wear money in form of expensive clothes. Every poor man that have money will wear their money in forms of expensive clothes, expensive shoes and accessories. Every poor man that have money will waste their money. It will wear their money in form of expensive clothes, expensive accessories. Every poor man that have will wear their money in forms of expensive clothes, expensive accessories, expensive hairs and shoes, etc. Every poor money will wear their money in forms of expensive clothes, expensive accessories, etc. Full stop. Poor men drive their money in forms of luxury cars as a state of symbols. Poor men drive their money in forms of expensive cars. Poor men drive their money in forms of expensive cars as a state of symbols because they value their ego more than their essence. Full stop. Poor men drive their money in forms of expensive cars, luxury cars, as a set of symbols because they value their ego more than their essence. More than their essence. So before you buy expensive cars, you are supposed to have investment that gives you money, that use that money to buy your luxury cars and invest your shoes. So as far as you don't have investment, I say poor men drive their money in forms of expensive cars as a state of symbol because they value their ego more than their essence. More than their essence, more than their identity, more than who they are. Every money you make, a part of it, 10% minimum, so go for investment. So also go for investment. So as you invest, when investment bring money, the money you work for, that money you work for is called it's called margin. Tell margin. That money you work for, is called margin, or you call it sweat money. Tell us sweat money. You sweat. The money you work for is sweat. So chopping the money you work for is a cost. Remember, man was not supposed to sweat in Genesis 1. So when man seen that God picked him out of the Garden of Eden, he said, out of the sweat of your face you will eat. Right? So that sweat, that labor, that money labor for his sweat money. Don't chop all your sweat money. If you chop all your sweat money, you have signed covenant with property to work for money for the rest of your life. But you sign covenant, you chop that sweat money, chop errand boy. That means you sign covenant to become errand boy for life. So you are supposed to save 10% of your sweat money, take of the money, use that money to do investment. Turn on investment. When that money brings that investment bring money, that's what you call profit. Turn on profit. That is the one you do expenses on. So if you keep telling me, hey, my money is not enough, money will never be enough. Tell your neighbor, money was not meant to be enough. Money will never be enough. So you will never be enough. No matter how you want to explain. Hey, if I have 10 million now, did they have 10 million now? There's a law called Pakistan law. Your lease, your expense will always increase to the level of your income. So it takes discipline. Tell discipline. To actually save money to invest. See, if you don't pay yourself 10%. Okay, same as I keep saying this. If you see a man that is still working at 40, 50, 60 years, that man did not save 10% at 20 and 30 years. Nobody sat him down to tell him that all your earnings in 20 and 30 years supposed to be saved. So you can use to buy assets, income generating assets. So he make all the money and chop the money and wonder why he's still working hard at 40, 50, 60 years. It's because you ate your errand boy. That 10% is called errand boy. Tell errand boy. As far as you chop your errand boy, organic the truth happen to you. You're going to be errand boy for life. Tell your neighbor. If you chop your errand boy, you will become errand boy for life. So let me teach you this before we come to this class. I know my time is fast. I have 6 minutes more. There's a guy called Joseph. Joseph was a prime minister. So why he became a prime minister was because in the story of one of the scriptures in the Bible. So the Bible says that he interpreted a dream. 7 years of plenty. 7 years of what? Lack. And he told Pharaoh, these 7 years of plenty, we are going to save 1/5 of all our earnings. That means every 5 is 1. That means every 10 is 2. That is 20%. Not 20%. Joseph saved 20% of all the Egyptian, of course, proceed for 7 years. 7 years. And that was enough to take them through the 7 years of famine. Okay? If you practice it for 7 years, you can now be poor in life. Every money you have, don't even do 10%. Do 20 like Joseph. 20%, not 20%. Even if somebody is dying, remove 20% and keep in an account. When the money is up to 1 million, go to any bank, any commercial bank, Face Bank, bank. I'm not working for them, they're not paying me, but I'm telling you what you need to know because people might not tell you this. Friend, I'll tell you, come, let's go and drink. Come, let's go and drink. Now you're drinking your cement, smoking your life. I wonder why your life is not working. When you are young, you smoke your future away. Now you're angry with everybody. Tinubu is not your problem. Tell your neighbor. Tinubu is not your problem. So we are angry with Tinubu right now. He contributes, yes, I know. He contributes to the hardship, but that's not. As if you do the right thing 7 years ago, by now, if they enjoy, tell her enjoy. Now you know them. Now is the time to start. Tell us start now. We know the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. Second best time is today. Somebody say, well, I don't know, I'm angry with my father. When his mates were buying land in shelter and they were housing, my father was busy, misbehaving. Now you are a father. Do the thing now. now. So you too, start now. Tell us start now. Be disciplined. Just discipline. Discipline is not punishment. Tell anyone, neighbor. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is the capacity to use your mind to say, I want to save 20%. There are some days you will not think, but love is not yourself. Decide to invest. Decide to pay yourself. Decide to set aside some money for the purpose of buying assets. Assets. See, this habit you are about to form now is the habit you transfer to your children. Because if you don't practice, if you don't have this wealth habit, making money to spend, problem no dey finish. Tell your neighbor, problem no dey finish. Tell your neighbor, family problem no dey finish. Very problem too big. Make a narrow down to your problem. Since you go and solve infinite with them before, have you finished solving your money problem? The fact is that, see, whether you save 10%, problem goes still there. You know, save am, problem goes still there. But save this money to buy assets. Write it on your note. Ship will be tested at every level. Your stewardship will be tested at every level. Manage what you have. God will not give you more. I will rest my case there. Your stewardship will be tested at every level. Full stop. Until you learn to manage what you have, God will not give you more. Until you learn, underline the word learn, to manage what you have, God will not give you more. Until you learn to manage that small one, God will not give you more. In fact, He won't take it from you. Remember the parable of the sower, 5 talents, 2 talents, 1 talent. So the one went to trade it with his own. Okay, you have something. That the gift you have with enemies and battle and deploy to make the money you want. Money is you don't want to look at yourself. You don't want to think about it. You don't want to develop it. That's why you are not making the money you make. The money that will make you a billionaire is already inside of you. You need that treasure, that idea, that gifting. You didn't spend time on it. That's why you are looking at other people's own. And you know the worst thing happened to you. You leave your own field of fortune, your own idea, and go and be a slave in another man's farm. I get even for honor, upon your own treasure. You want to work for a salary of 100,000 and 60,000. Let me tell you, the worst problem for any man today is to work for money. Money is a bad master and a loyal servant. Don't ever work for money. You want to work for experience. Work for knowledge. Work to develop skill. Don't work for money. Money is a bad thing to work for, because even if you work, they pay you 60,000 naira in a month. Your name is sorry. Tell no sorry. Do you know why? Keke, they sell keke for 4 million naira now. Yes or yes? Keke, and you're working, they're paying 60,000. Times it by 12 months. 12 months gives how much? No, 720,000 naira. 720,000 naira. Yes or yes? It is for 12 months now. 12 months. 60,000 times 12 months, 720. Yes or yes? Not It's not. I understand. Leave expense. Let's say even save all his money, and you are collecting that 20,000 in a year. You are happy with yourself. Okay. If you work for 5 years, work for 5 good years. That's about 3.6 million naira. He cannot buy keke. Then he cannot buy keke. But he cannot buy keke. So you wasted your 5 years not to. You cannot even buy keke. You are a poor man. See, this thing is poverty. Poverty pro max. You are not calculating. You are not documenting. Sit down and document them. Even for them vex. As an entrepreneur, what you are passing through is that you have not learned it yet. If you learn it, you will not be a victim. If you make mistake once, it's a mistake. Making it a second time is a habit. It's a habit. You need to learn to be strong. Why do you need to be strong? Hard times create strong men. What did I say? Hard times create strong men. Strong men do what? Create good times. Good times create what? Weak men. Weak men create what? Hard times. Tell them I'm strong. You must be strong emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Say I'm strong. Tomorrow I have a special class for you. Don't miss tomorrow's class. Let me give you some expo. You know, expo. He's going to talk about how you can actually have clarity, your vision, your financial vision, your financial goals. It's going to be a powerful class. You know, powerful class. He's going to put all this so that now you know that time is an asset. Time is also a currency. Attention is a currency. Of course, energy is a currency, and money is a currency. So we have to focus on this one that you need to spend on it, so you can be in charge. You know, I'm in charge. That is the best we can take to the online community. Please, we thank you for joining us. Please also drop your comment here. Gotten value so far. What do you learn today? And don't get involved in a business without a mentor. You know what? The legal shortcut to success is mentorship. Mentors are you that stand on the shore of mentors will see far. See you at the top. See you tomorrow. God bless you. Have a wonderful time. And for the rest of us here, I want to be